good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And today we're going to talk about the battle between your heart and your mind. The battle between Ryan Fitzpatrick and Tua. We're going to talk about when Tua should play, or when I think Tua should get in the game. Like, what is it going to take for me to think Tua needs to get in the game? Now, you guys gave me this idea. I made a community post and I asked, like, what should I make a video on? And majority of the people said you should make a video on when you think Tua should get in the game or when you think he will get in the game. So that's what I'm going to do. And, you know, it's a good idea. So shout out to the people who said that. So, Prime Flex is back. I'm not taking the day off. Like I said, Prime Flex is back every single day. Let me not jinx myself, but hopefully every single day. As long as the content's here, I'm here. Now, the Ryan Fitzpatrick Tua situation. There might be one thing that we all can agree on in Dolphins Nation right now. It's hard to find a thing that we all agree on. We don't agree on nothing, all right? We argue about everything except for this one thing I think that we all can agree on. I mean, it's just nothing collective with the Dolphins that we don't argue on. You know what I'm saying? Even something as simple as should the Dolphins win, we argue about. We argue about everything, and that's one thing that we never used to argue about until we tanked or super rebuild it, was we never, at least I could say, is that we always wanted our team to win. No matter if we argued about who should be a quarterback, we argued about whether Tannehill was a bum, we argued about all kinds of stuff, or whether Adam Gase was a bum, which he was. But we argued about things consistently. But one thing I knew is that we all wanted to win. And even last year, that changed, because then we had people that wanted to lose. So it was like, bro, we don't agree on anything. Yesterday, I said something about Odell Beckham to the Dolphins, and I did not know Odell Beckham had hurt some people this bad, bro. When I tell you, I had no clue that Dolphins Nation felt this way about Odell Beckham Jr. Now, I say a majority probably liked him, but there was a good bit of people who not with Odell, and I had no clue. I didn't know what Odell did. I had to Google, like, Odell criminal history. Like, I was trying to figure out why did people, I don't know if he's running a sweatshop out of his basement or what, but Dolphin fans is not messing with Odell Beckham Jr. Like, I won't say all of them, but it's a lot of people that just hate. I'm talking about, they calling him cancer, they calling him a spineless coward. I'm like, why is all this personal on Odell Beckham Jr.? He ain't even in our division or nothing. I don't know what Odell did to people, but they is not messing with him, which is fine. I don't expect us to agree on everything. It would be weird if we did, okay? But the basis of that argument, I'm just trying to say that the reason why I said all this is that Dolphins Nation, we don't agree on nothing, all right? And I wasn't going to argue the Odell point too much because it's a hypothetical situation. I'm not arguing. I'm not going to make this big case about Odell and how good he would be with the Dolphins when it's a 99.5 or a 95% chance he would never ever play for the Dolphins, all right? I'm not going to spend no energy arguing that Odell, how great he would be with the Dolphins. Now, if he goes to the team, then I'm arguing all night, okay? But anyways, to get to the one thing that we all could agree on, I think everybody with their hearts, listen closely, with their hearts wants to see Tua in the game. Every single Dolphins fan wants to see Tua play the game with their hearts. Even the people that say, no, Ryan Fitzpatrick needs to play the whole first season, don't ruin Tua. Do you think they don't want to see Tua play? With your heart. Listen to your heart. Don't listen to your brain that's telling you he's not ready. Listen to your heart. Every Dolphins fan in the world wants to see Tua play with their hearts. Now, some people separated. Some people are saying they don't want to see Tua play because they're thinking with their brains, right? And I'm not saying the people that do want to see him play aren't thinking with their brains, but your brain is telling you he's not ready. He shouldn't come in. We didn't even have OTAs. We didn't even have this, that, the third. He had no time to get prepared. That's what your brain's telling you. He shouldn't play. Your heart is telling you, we need to see this man. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is for me, and I think I'm speaking for a lot of people when I say that. Okay? To me, that's what it comes down to. I want to see Tua as bad as anybody. But my brain's telling me it's not a good time. And when I think he'll be in the game, I say if Ryan Fitzpatrick has more performances like this, 3 interceptions, 0 touchdowns, 191 yards on 30 pass attempts, if he continues to have these type of games, I say I give him 3 to 4 more games, and then Tua's coming in. All right. Another situation, another wrench in the thing is that if Tua has to come in the game, that means our season is going to shit. Because if we're winning, which we will be doing if Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing good, there would be no need for Tua. So the only way Tua comes in is if we're absolutely garbage. Okay? So let's hope we're not garbage. So it's kind of I want to see Tua, but I don't want us to be garbage. And that's the only way we're going to see Tua is if we're garbage. Right? So it's a very complex situation. But I think if we are garbage and we get beat by the Buffalo Bills and then we get beat by our next opponent, week 4, he's going to be on the hot seat. If we start the season 0-4, Tua has to come in the game. It's just facts. He has to. And it's not a situation where Tua, even though I say he don't have to start right now, I understand why he's not starting, and I like that he's a rookie and he's able to watch the game from the sideline and get that perspective. Tua was what they call pro ready. Tua wasn't in college. He wasn't a work in progress. It's not Josh Allen we're talking about. It's not Drew Lock we're talking about. Where they say, oh, this is a good quarterback, or Dwayne Haskins. Oh, he could be good. He's a work in progress. He got to work on this. He got to work on that. It's going to take a couple of years. That was not Tua. Tua was NFL ready when we drafted him. Without the hip injury, I should say. Without the hip surgery. They were saying Tua was NFL ready when he was damn a sophomore. Right? So it's not a situation where we're throwing up this unpolished, completely like raw talent and when throwing him to the wolves. That's not a situation. We would be putting in a quarterback that is supposed to be or supposed to have been NFL ready, first overall draft pick, best quarterback of the generation type of talent. Best quarterback since Andrew Luck type of talent. That's who we got. So it's not like we're just bringing in a Josh Allen, a player like that who everybody didn't really know. Who else? I think even Justin Herbert to a certain extent, which is he NFL ready? He out of talent, but was he NFL? We got the most NFL ready quarterback in the draft. The only one that could compete with him is Joe Burrow, and he's starting. So, I can see this going either way. All right, I wouldn't be mad if he got in the game, and I understand why he's not in the game. I understand why. I will understand if he didn't play the whole season. Well, I ain't gonna lie. If we going like 2-14. If we like 0-5, I'm going to start calling for Tua to come in the game. I'm just pre-warning y'all right now. If we go to 0-5, I'm making 8 straight videos calling for Tua to get in the game. I'm going to make a whole video, and all I'm going to say is put Tua in, put Tua in, put Tua in. And I'm going to say it repeatedly, and I'm going to put it on a loop, and I'm playing for at least 5 minutes, and I'm uploading it every day. If we go 0-5 and Tua don't touch the field. Because to be honest with you, it's like a cliffhanger. Like the NFL is like a TV show. This is like a cliffhanger. This is like when a season ends of your favorite TV series, and the main person is in a very, very crazy predicament, and you're like, how is he gonna get out of this? Find out next season. The next season don't premiere till 2021. So now I gotta sit right here, and I gotta just think about what might have happened, and it's like I can't wait to the next season. This is how I feel about Tua. It's like we didn't got this far. We've really been waiting for over a year. All right, we talked him into existence to come to Miami Dolphins. We waited the whole offseason, made it through Corona, all this. Well, I ain't gonna say we made it through Corona because that is still running rampant. But we got to the season. Now it's like it's showtime. We've been waiting on this for years. That's why I say, I think even if you don't want Tua to play because or just his ability to gel in the NFL or that it's too soon, that is smart, but you know in your heart you want to see him play. How could you not? After all of this time, how could you not? So when you see comments and people are saying, no, we don't need to put Tua in, they're not saying Tua is garbage. I don't think, at least. They're not saying Tua they don't want to see him in a hard play, but they're just using their brain, I think. And that's where they're coming to conclusion. But some people could use their brain and come to the conclusion that he was NFL ready in college, or if he's gonna get hurt when he gets in the game, he was gonna get hurt anyway, no matter if it was this year or next year. Some people, come to different conclusions using their brain, but at the end of the day, I think we all do want to see him play. So, to answer the questions that directly of when I think he'll get in a game, week 4, week 5, if we're playing terrible. All right. If we go 2-2 or something like that, he's not coming in the game. We have to absolutely be playing trash. And specifically Ryan Fitzpatrick. And trust me, if Ryan Fitzpatrick continues to play this bad, we will lose every other game. All right? It's just facts. You know? And I'm not saying that he played as bad as his stats look because his receiver did slip. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't play good. He played bad. He just didn't play as atrocious as it looked. Okay? So, get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about Tua, the situation. What you guys think? When do y'all want him to get in the game? When do y'all see him get in the game? What situation do y'all see him getting in the game? Road to 10K on the way. It's your boy K Flexin'. I'm out.